This tutorial will show you some of the basics of masking with the midterm. Alright, first step is we're going to open up this file, which you should have from your midterm project. And the gist of it, we're going to essentially take this polishes layer and we're going to duplicate it. We're going to get rid of this red part over here, and then we're going to move this and replace that white makeup polish with this one. Pretty exciting. So first step is we're going to go ahead and save this as, what are we going to call this? We're going to call it Pro Nails. And I like to just do original and final. And let's see, where were we? Midterm. Okay, this is going to be Pro Nails. Pro Nails. All right. We've got it saved. Sure, we'll replace it. Okay, so first step is we're going to duplicate the polishes layer. I'm going to do that by just clicking on the polishes. I've hidden everything else, and I'm going to do a Command J on that so it's duplicated. And we'll hide the bottom one, and then they just had us come through here, and I'm just going to do this really fast. We're just going to select this layer, and whoa, okay, if you screw up, you mess up your selection, you can just deselect it. But I like to zoom in. I use the space bar and fill the screen. Okay. And I'm just going to use the magnetic lasso tool. I'm just doing a quick selection. If you notice up in the toolbar, I have the feather set to 3. So that's pretty key for this exercise. And I'm coming up here, and I've got my selection. Then I come up here to select, and I inverse. So now I'm selecting everything outside that selection, and I just hit delete on my keyboard. Voila! And this is, I'm going to call this layer red polish. So that is the red polish layer. Excellent. Alright, and then looks like they have us move this down, so I just click and drag it. And now with the polishes layer, I'm going to delete, let me undo that selection. So I'm going to delete this polish right here. And then I'm going to go to the other layer. I'm going to also delete the white one. I'm going to move the red one over here. Pretty exciting. So to do that, do a mask. Come over here to the paintbrush. So I've got my paintbrush selected. And then I will mask. We got to make sure the mask is selected. And I'm just going to come in here and delete. Why is it not working? Oh, because the other one's visible. Okay, so make sure you have the other one. What's nice about masking is you can hit the X key, and I could just reveal everything that I just masked out. So the goal for this is I'm just going to make this disappear. I'm using the bracket keys to make my mask bigger or smaller. But real quick, I'm not going for perfection here because I just want to show you guys how to do this. And I'm using a laptop with a trackpad, which is not ideal, but since it's 10:30 at night, this is what is convenient. So here we go. But you guys will probably do a lot better job. I have confidence. Okay, so real quick, I just masked out the red polish, and also I'm going to mask out the white polish. So come over here, and I am just going along and making it disappear. So a couple things, if your mask is not working, make sure you have the brush tool selected. Also, if it's not doing anything, well, make sure the only layer you have showing is this polishes layer. This is pretty sloppy. If I was doing this professionally, I'd probably use a tablet and zoom in a lot more. But you guys get the gist. It's more about the process than the product for this assignment. So anyway, that is, I masked everything out. And now I can come back here. I'm going to select on the red polish, and I'm going to go back and just do the quick selection. I'm just going to select the, I'm not sure if this is exactly how the book does it, but get the idea. So I made a selection, and now I'm going to move that selection right up here. So it's essentially in there, like so. And I can deselect it. I could then, this is pretty sloppy, isn't it? Go teacher. All right. Anyway, I could come up here and I could do some cloning. And I'll just do the option. And I could like do something like this. Just fill it in. So I hit option to sample this area, and then I just filled that in with the cloning. So that's pretty much a quick and dirty on some masking. I moved around the layers. You guys could then come in, I would clone and smooth out these edges, and all good. Make sure you save along the way. I'm going to make sure, I like to get in the habit of just numbering everything. I've already got a ProNails 2, so I'll call this ProNails. I called this one actually ProNails 2. So I would just number it sequentially along the way, and we're good to go. Let me know if you have questions, or email one of your classmates through the peer forum in the discussion area. Good luck.